This past weekend on October 1st, LHS held a ceremony to celebrate 3 new inductees into the Hall of Honor. Their names are Robbie Steinhardt, Deborah Green, and John Spearman Sr. Ms. Strog, a history teacher here at LHS, tells us more about these legends.
Robbie Steinhardt, who was a violinist, he played first chair in the orchestra here at Lawrence High, and he went on to be one of the founding members, violinist and vocalist for the progressive rock band Kansas, which won multiple platinum albums. Their songs are still played on classic rock stations today. And he passed away in 2021, and a foundation, the Robbie Steinhardt Foundation, was created to, in the words of his friend Glenn, who runs it, find a good way to distribute his rock and roll money. And so he was inducted into our Hall of Honor, and they are actually auctioning off one of Mr. Steinhardt's platinum albums to raise money for a scholarship for a graduating senior. So, incredible contributions. Deborah Harvey Green was a Lawrence High School graduate and was a longtime math teacher here at Lawrence High School. In fact, she was a math teacher here when I started teaching in 2001. And to this day, I still kind of aspire to be Debbie Green. Debbie Green was the person who always could find a way to reach every student and teach them math in a way that made sense. I wish I would have had a Debbie Green teaching me math, quite honestly. John Spearman, Sr., was the first African-American board member in the USD 497 school board. I believe his term was 1969 to 1974, which coincided when his 2 sons were students here at Lawrence High School. His oldest son, John, graduated in 1968, and his next son, Michael, graduated in 1970. They were at the center of the student-led protests for Black rights here at Lawrence High School in April of 1970. And so as an advocate, as a parent, as a community board member supporting students taking a stand that was the right stand to take but was difficult to take, is such an incredible thing to honor in the Hall of Honor. Learn where we come from and then think, where can I take us next?
In your spare time, be sure to visit the Hall of Honor right next to the cafeteria. This has been Jean-Luc, Keckham, and Karen reporting for the Lions Roar.